Love is always patient and kind. It is never jealous. Love is never boastful or conceited. It is never rude or selfish. It does not take offense and is not resentful. Love takes no pleasure in other people's sins, but delights in the truth. It is always ready to excuse, to trust, to hope, and to endure whatever comes. Every heart sings a song, incomplete, until another heart whispers back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. We're all a little weird. And life is a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall into mutually satisfying weirdness, and call it love, true love.
People think a soulmate is your perfect fit, and that's what everyone wants. But a true soulmate is a mirror, the person who shows you everything that is holding you back, the person who brings you to your own attention so you can change your life.
Love is like the wind, you can't see it, but you can feel it. Love is that condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. You may not be her first, her last, or her only. She loved before, she may love again. But if she loves you now, what else matters?
There is never a time or place for true love. It happens accidentally, in a heartbeat, in a single flashing, throbbing moment.
Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. I love you without knowing how, or when, or from where. I love you simply, without problems or pride. I love you in this way because I do not know any other way of loving but this, in which there is no I or you, so intimate that your hand upon my chest is my hand, so intimate that when I fall asleep your eyes close. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. Only once in your life, I truly believe, you find someone who can completely turn your world around. You tell them things that you've never shared with another soul and they absorb everything you say and actually want to hear more. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you are not. We accept the love we think we deserve. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. A friend is someone who knows all about you and still loves you. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams.
I'm selfish, impatient and a little insecure. I make mistakes, I am out of control and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best.
You've gotta dance like there's nobody watching, love like you'll never be hurt, sing like there's nobody listening, and live like it's heaven on earth. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind.
There is nothing I would not do for those who are really my friends. I have no notion of loving people by halves, it is not my nature. You don't love someone because they're perfect, you love them in spite of the fact that they're not. The real lover is the man who can thrill you by kissing your forehead or smiling into your eyes or just staring into space.
'Tis better to have loved and lost, than never to have loved at all. The one you love and the one who loves you are never, ever the same person. When we love, we always strive to become better than we are. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. We love the things we love for what they are. Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary.
He's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same.
Where there is love there is life.
Some women choose to follow men, and some women choose to follow their dreams. If you're wondering which way to go, remember that your career will never wake up and tell you that it doesn't love you anymore. Nobody has ever measured, not even poets, how much the heart can hold.
We loved with a love that was more than love. A guy and a girl can be just friends, but at one point or another, they will fall for each other, maybe temporarily, maybe at the wrong time, maybe too late, or maybe forever. They say a person needs just 3 things to be truly happy in this world: someone to love, something to do, and something to hope for. Absence diminishes small loves and increases great ones, as the wind blows out the candle and fans the bonfire. The power of a glance has been so much abused in love stories, that it has come to be disbelieved in. Few people dare now to say that 2 beings have fallen in love because they have looked at each other. Yet it is in this way that love begins, and in this way only. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again.
How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach.
The course of true love never did run smooth. The sunlight claps the earth, and the moonbeams kiss the sea. What are all these kissings worth, if thou kiss not me?
Throw your dreams into space, like a kite, and you do not know what it will bring back: a new life, a new friend, a new love, a new country. If he loved with all the powers of his puny being, he couldn't love as much in 80 years as I could in a day.
Sex is the consolation you have when you can't have love. Don't waste your love on somebody who doesn't value it. I almost wish we were butterflies and lived but 3 summer days. 3 such days with you I could fill with more delight than 50 common years could ever contain.
It's not how much we give, but how much love we put into giving.
Goodbyes are only for those who love with their eyes. Because for those who love with heart and soul there is no such thing as separation. What greater gift than the love of a cat?
Why are old lovers able to become friends? 2 reasons. They never truly loved each other, or they love each other still. I like not only to be loved, but also to be told that I am loved. Trust no friend without faults, and love a woman, but no angel.
It doesn't matter who you are or what you look like, so long as somebody loves you. You say you love rain, but you use an umbrella to walk under it. You say you love sun, but you seek shelter when it is shining. You say you love wind, but when it comes you close your windows. So that's why I'm scared when you say you love me. Someday you'll find someone special again. People who've been in love once usually do. It's in their nature. If a thing loves, it is infinite. The greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved, loved for ourselves, or rather, loved in spite of ourselves.
My great hope is to laugh as much as I cry, to get my work done and try to love somebody and have the courage to accept the love in return.
The great tragedy of life is not that men perish, but that they cease to love. Remember that the best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other.
To love someone, why do you need society's approval and permission?
Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. If someone thinks that peace and love are just a cliché that must have been left behind in the 60s, that's a problem. Peace and love are eternal. Hearts are made to be broken. Be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason someone feels loved and believes in the goodness in people.
Love is a fire. But whether it is going to warm your hearth or burn down your house, you can never tell.
Find what you love and let it kill you. One love, one heart, one destiny.
One cannot think well, love well, sleep well, if one has not dined well.
I loved her against reason, against promise, against peace, against hope, against happiness, against all discouragement that could be. What is hell? I maintain that it is the suffering of being unable to love. Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. I want to do with you what spring does with the cherry trees. Love is not affectionate feeling, but a steady wish for the loved person's ultimate good as far as it can be obtained. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. Love is an untamed force. When we try to control it, it destroys us. When we try to imprison it, it enslaves us. When we try to understand it, it leaves us feeling lost and confused. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. One word frees us of all the weight and pain of life, that word is love.
If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain.
When I am with you, we stay up all night. When you're not here, I can't go to sleep. Praise God for those two insomnias, and the difference between them. The heart has its reasons which reason knows not. Trust your heart if the seas catch fire, live by love though the stars walk backward. Happiness is holding someone in your arms and knowing you hold the whole world. Ever has it been that love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation. The more one judges, the less one loves. In your light I learn how to love. In your beauty, how to make poems. You dance inside my chest where no one sees you, but sometimes I do, and that sight becomes this art. It is good to love many things, for therein lies the true strength, and whosoever loves much performs much, and can accomplish much, and what is done in love is well done. Love does not begin and end the way we seem to think it does. Love is a battle, love is a war, love is a growing up. The most painful thing is losing yourself in the process of loving someone too much, and forgetting that you are special too. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. The day the power of love overrules the love of power, the world will know peace.